Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about a small introduction for not only small like end-to-end testing for robotic framework. In that the small introduction like already completed for the introduction and robotic framework end-to-end not all the concepts, but I make this video into a single video to see all the operations. What are the things we completed in the previous videos? That content I'm going to create for end-to-end flow of this robotic framework. For introduction, it is basically created using for acceptance testing purpose. Acceptance nothing but there are two users like a user or customer. Anyone they are doing for some automation, not only automation that they need to test some application. That moment every time they need to open the browser checking that all the things, right? It's a time consuming. To do that, how they can able to reduce their R efforts means there is a robotic framework supports for acceptance testing. They, it is by default support for keyword driven framework. Keyword driven nothing but there are some set of keywords it is already presented into the robot framework. They can able to use that keywords and write some automation scripts. They can able to run as a quick, and even we can able to create our custom keywords and we can able to utilize those. The custom keywords also there are two ways we can able to do predefined already defined keywords that we can able to use and create our custom keywords, or we can able to create a new keyword by using Python or Java, and we can able to import that code into a robot framework. This is a way we can able to do that. This is an easy format of testing for application. Okay, what are the prerequisites to settings and installation software means Python is required, PyCharm is required, and we can able to use like robot framework and robot framework iPhone Selenium library. Okay, and also Selenium in case if you are using for third party like some other Selenium pure Selenium file to import for our robotic framework time that we can able to this are optional by default, optional. Okay, that is optional and you can able to install later. For this all installation I already explained to my framework. Okay, this is a one robotic framework installation Python, PyCharm and robot framework. How we can able to even how we can able to use it into setup into our PyCharm also. Okay, this all the thing I explained there. Now I'm going to directly creating the file tc01 demo dot a robot. Our extension is dot robot. If you use a Python and all, it will take it as a Python file and then we can able to create for Python related script, but not for robotic framework. If you use the extension as a dot robot, then we can able to take it up. And what exactly there are a couple of things like we need to predefine settings and again three stars space variables, three stars test cases, three stars keywords. Okay, main our concentration on these four sections. This robotic framework they divided into these four sections. What exactly these four sections can say that here is settings means we are going to import the library and two tabs and you can able to use for Selenium library. Okay, this is our Selenium library, but you have to import for properly the space you have to give properly. If something is missed out, then it will not take that library. Okay, two tabs you must be provided, then only it will take for as expected. If guess if you are giving like single tab, then it will not take. You can able to say that is complete word, and you can able to use the comment place. If you use second tab, then it will take as a that is a library, and we can able to import some library, or we can able to import external files. We can able to create some source code, something, some different folder place, that also we can able to import here. Okay, these are two ways we can able to do it. Okay, for the settings is basically importing some files. And variables, if you declare variable something here, that variable we can able to use entire this particular file. You can able to use that, reuse that entire variables into here. N number of test cases we are going to create, that 10 number of test cases plus this particular variable we can able to use. Means we can able to a single time declaration, and we can able to reuse those values. A test case means our test cases we can able to create the steps we need to create, and then based upon the test case, and we are going to executing one by one. And last one is keywords, and we can able to create our custom keywords, and we can able to do it for some testing on that. Okay, how we can able to create test cases sample. I'm going to do it here. This is my sample test case. Okay, now inside that I'm going to create open browser. My opening browser, it requires two parameters, that is URL and also browser. These two it's required. What exactly I need to open these two things? I'm going to provide that URL itself, https colon double forward slash www dot google.com. Okay, the browser is Chrome. See here the Chrome opening, even I'm not mentioned for some locations, correct? Why means the inside this robotic framework by default it will support the Chrome, but you need to download some external file, that is executable file we need to download for Chrome related. If you are working for Firefox, you need to download for Firefox related exe, where you can able to mean selenium dot dev is a website you can able to download for here. Go to downloads, and you can able to see here the browser related things, browsers, platforms about browsers, and you can able to click any documentation. Firefox means documentation here, Internet Explorer documentation, and the Chrome documentation. Click the documentations, and you will navigate to some location, and here the which version of browser you have present, that you can able to, the stable version is right now 106 is the stable version. You can able to download that one. Once you click, it will gives you zip folder and extract that one. Once you extraction is completed, then go to your Python file where it is installed, right? Go to, and you can able to go to users, and app data, and go to locals, and we can able to go for programs. Inside the programs Python 3.8, and go to scripts, and keep it your exe here. If you download Firefox, IE, all the drivers you must be provided here. because of the scripts we are set up in the environment variables, right? And whenever our Python, this particular robotic framework hit for to running, that moment what happen internally it will call for this virtual machine script library. Okay. In this script library, if that is Chrome is environment as a variable is presented, then it will load it by default. If you are not using Chrome, then it will show you some error. Okay. This is my opening browser and close all browsers I used. And okay, this is my sample test case. First, we'll run and see this whether it can able to open a browser, we can able to close the browser, whether it can able to do it or not. Okay. For this, we need to use for robot is a command to run the robot file. Then you can able to use directory n to n slash. You can able to tc 01 underscore demo dot a robot. Now you can able to, in case if the file it is presented inside that project folder where we mentioned, then it will now open that browser. Now it is able to read for the file. Now it is loading. See the web browser is opened. Now it is open and closed. Okay. Now easy format is completed, and how we can able to keys and variables means variables. I'm going to do it here at dollar curly brace, and I'm going to mention for URL. I'm going to close this one double forward slash and https colon double forward slash www.google.com is a website opening, and I'm going to use again dollar curly brace browser Chrome. Okay, now I can able to import this particular thing into here, and here the Chrome place I can able to a dollar curly brace browser curly brace close. Okay, now I use the variable here, I use the value here. Now again you can able to see here whether it is able to pick the browser and as well as URL. If it is able to print, yes, it is able to open the Chrome browser. Okay, now how we can able to do it for this keywords. Keyword I'm going to use my open my browser is my key, and I need to install or do it for this particular browsers. Okay, after that, if do you want to do some operation like now I'm going to do it here google.com. I need to enter something the value here. For this one I can able to create some file and we can able to do it some operation. The name field is q. Okay, now I'm going to do for my key creation, not opening, enter value. Okay, I can able to go ahead here, I can able to create one input text and locator is name and q is the value, and I'm going to make it for locate. Now here I'm doing for hard code here, and the same value I'm going to import here after browser open, and just I'm going to use for some sleep. We need to see the value whether it is able to enter or not. Okay, this is a keyword creation. Just I'm going to run again my test case. Yes, it is able to enter the value. Correct. Now our test case is pass. And now we are going to check for how to handle text box and input boxes in the robot framework. The input box we can able to validate. There are a couple of ways, like we can able to visible text. We can able to say that particular text box is visible or not, enable or not. We can able to provide some value, and we can able to clean some value which is already presented into that particular text box. Okay, these are the things we can able to do it. We can able to take the same example here, what exactly we passed in here. Now I close this one, then we can able to start here. Not required right now for keywords. See, first we need to see whether that particular element is visible or not. That is a one case, and we need to do for maximize the browser first. It's a small browser it is showing. Then we need to take some visibility or not. We need to set up every time we need to write same path into all the places, right? We can able to use the same path, or else we can able to set some variable value and we can able to use it. For setting the variable value, dollar curly brace name underscore text field. Okay, and we can able to use a set variable. We can able to use name and locator is q. Okay, we can able to set like this, or else we can able to use directly whether that element is visible or not. What exactly visibility is checking for? Element should be visible. Okay, we can able to use directly this locator, or else you can able to use this particular value. Both the cases are same. And second one is we need to check for enabled or not. Element should be enabled. Same locator we are can able to use. And we need to set some text into the text box. Now input text is the one, it is supported the keyword in the robotic framework. If you click this one, it will ask you locator, and as well as you can able to pass a name of that value without some double quotation. It's a sim, it will take normal way. Okay. Now after entering the name, I'm going to take some sleep here, the 2 seconds of the time. Then final one, we need to do it for clear that element value, which is a value we enter into the input text box place. That text should be clear. Then we can able to use clear element text, and we can able to pass for the locator. Then again 2 seconds of the time stamp, because we need to see for some whether it is able to clean or not. These all are we can able to do it operations. Now check here whether we can able to do it like visibility or not. That it is like if it is element is visible, then it will by default it will go for next passing. Fail means it is not able to find something value, then it will give some error message into that our place itself. It is entered, cleared and closing. All the steps are it is able to do it. Okay. Now our second case is like how to select the drop down values and checkbox values. TC02 dot robot. Now robot framework installed, then we can able to check for drop down. Drop down is this one. Drag and drop. Oh shit. I'll ask for the radio button. Alert web table. Demo locator and HTML overview. This one. Multi-select list box. Shit. Oh, I lost the 4. We'll see this particular URL, whether it is there or not. For drop down, we need to select the values. Most of the time, confusion happening. That's why I saved that file into URLs into my local. Yes, we can able to do it this way. Drop down. Okay. Drop down values and multi-value selection. This it will help us. Okay. Now we can able to. This is my drop down and how we can able to select. This is my URL. I'm going to do it here. First, we need to import for our settings and libraries. Selenium library, and again I'm going to use for variables a dollar curly brace URL curly brace and again two tabs and provide the URL and curly dollar curly brace passing for browser. Chrome. And my test case is test case, and here is drop down test. Okay, and here I'm going to use for opening browser, and it required for dollar curly brace URL and dollar curly brace a browser. Maximize the browser and sleep I'm going to use for 2 seconds. Then I need to select for drop down. What are the things we can able to means the a particular drop down is visible or not, and we can able to use, right? We can able to check. We can able to select the drop down value or radio button, or else we can able to select for this particular drop down value. For the drop down value selecting purpose, we can able to use by using select by visible text, or we can able to select by value, select by index. These are the values we can able to use and check that particular drop down value whether we can able to select or not. Okay, in that selection process time we are going to use for the selected this particular one, and another one is select by value, and that is some option values are presented means we can able to use, otherwise we can't use a drop down value. Select multi-select values, this one drop down values. because three values wherever it is fine, that is the one we can able to use for drop down. That is the best option. We can come to here. Yes, this is better. And even skills also we can able to select. And whether the values are presented three different ways we are going to select, right? The drop down, whether it is a visible text index position by using the value of that. Here the value is there. This is the one purpose I'm trying to check it up. My URL I'm going to change, because if you like, in case some companies are using for the value of the drop down values, otherwise they can directly use for the without value also they can able to create. But if you see that whether how we can able to select by value also, then you can able to understand what exactly it will presented or not. Okay, now select by text means visible text means we can able to use this visible text value, and we can able to select. Okay, for value means we can able to use this value, and even we can able to by using index position, which position it is there, based upon the position also we can able to use it. Okay, now I'm going to take the skill set ID. Okay, that is the ID only it is presented right now. Yes, ID only. Now how we can able to means, first we are weighted and then we need to select the value. Therefore we are okay. Here we used for sleep also. Okay, now we need to select by visible text. We need to select, right? For that we can able to select. You can able to see there are couple of values it is present. Select from list by label, list by index, list by value. Okay, these are three operations. Even you can able to unselect index, unselect by value, unselect by index is there. Okay, anything we can able to use. Unselect means we are not selecting the value, means already selected value is there and you are going to unselecting the value. Okay, when you are going to use for select by label, label is visible text. Okay, ID colon where need to pass for the value, and what exactly value you want to select means by default is a select position it is presented. Now I am going to use for adopt. Adopt is my value and I need to select this one. Then after that I need to use for sleep 2 seconds, and I need to select by value using select by value. Again ID same, this particular value. Now I need to use some different value. Analytics I'm going to use. The value of the analytics also same. I'm using for sleep 2 seconds again, and I need to use for select by index. I need to select by index. I need to use select from list by index position. I need to copy this particular ID and values, and I need to use some index position. I'll give 4. There are couple of values are presented. In that I can able to use 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Android is the fourth place it is presented. I'm going to use for fourth. 5 I will provide. Then now again I'm going to use for sleep for 2 seconds. Then I need to close all browsers. Okay. Now again I'm going to use for my terminal using my test case to drop down value selection. Now you can able to see if it is the value it is presented, then it will maximized. Now for start of Photoshop analytics, and you can able to see APIs fifth position, which is the value it is presented. That value selected and everything is selected. That's why it is closed. Okay, this is a way we can able to select our drop down values. How we can able to a checkbox, we can able to click for the checkbox. Here the radio button is there. I need to select the radio button. Even I need to select for the checkbox. How we can able to do it, this checkbox checkings and radio button checkings. If you inspect this element, the type of input you can able to the value, the name is a radio button. Okay, but the value it is male. Okay, that we need to select. Even checkbox also the multiple values are presented, the name of same, but you need to select the value as a single. How we can able to means file tz03.robot. Just I'm going to copy paste because the couple of things not required here. I need to select first, select radio button. For this it is required for radio button there is a group name. Group name is not, this is the name. Okay, a name colon, because the two values are same. If you select the female XPath, down only it is there. See the option is same, name value is same, it will select for two. Okay, now inside the value which one we need to select, that is a mandatory. Okay, now I'm going to use this male content, the value is a male. Okay, now again I need to use for sleep 2 seconds. Again we can able to another radio button, this female button also we can able to select it. After 2 seconds I'm going to selecting for again female radio button, same name one, past this one. Okay, now after this we need to select the checkbox itself. Sleep 2 seconds. Again I need to select the checkbox as a cricketer. What exactly this value it is presented. So the label is this one and ID is checkbox 1 ID. Okay, checkbox ID is this one, checkbox 1. Okay, I need to checkbox the check. Okay, select checkbox, checkbox selecting, that is ID colon the value of the checkbox. Okay, if you unselect after 2 seconds, I need to unselect the value, then you can able to unselect checkbox. You can able to use ID and the locator name. Okay, then we can able to use sleep 2 seconds. Now I'm going to run for my third test case, which is related to radio button as well as checkbox whether we can able to select the values or not. Now it will select all the values. Say the mail first, it should select the mail. Failed. Why? A radio options is not able to find the value as a mail. Why? Something space issue also, that moment it will not able to select. You must give some spaces properly, then only it will select, otherwise it will not select the value. Okay. Again failed. Not able to find the radios. The value itself is correct now. Correct. Radius is the correct. The name of the locator is also correct. Select the radio button. We can able to we have, that is the one only the radio button selection. Group name we need to pass. Okay, let's see. Without providing the name of that group name, we can able to say. Okay. I use the X locator value, but I'm going to use for only the group name. I'm not using for that group locator name. Without that, I guess this moment it will select, because it is asking for group name. I pass the group name itself. Yes, it is selected now. Now female also selected. Now we can check cricketer, uncheck cricketer. Now it is closed. Yeah, I missed out for, I used for name is the one, but we can able to use the group name. Is group name is nothing but the name of that. Okay. And how we can able to select a multi drop down values. Here it is not possible. This also not possible. Multi selection, and we need to go for some other website to check for this particular multi drop down value. Multi drop down. Yes. This particular URL multi drop down, it will support for multi drop down values. This multi drop down values we can able to select the same how we selected for the drop down, the similar format we can able to select the values. Okay, the same value I can able to use it. I can use another file tc04 dot a robot. I can go ahead in the top position. I can change for my URL. Okay, now I can able to use the same URLs, and here I need to select the value first. For selecting, then I need to go for the location. Here is my select by value. I'm going to visible text. I'm going to take it because I don't have the value of this one. Okay, due to that, I'm going to take for directly this particular visible text only. Okay, and the name of that is like I'm going to select by label, so name, and here the replacing for the value. Browser commands is the one I'm going to change. Same thing I'm going to use it. The down, there is index one. I don't have value, that's why I'm removing. The same index position is 3 I'm going to mention. Okay. After that again I need to sleep. I use 2 seconds already, right? Unselect by label. Okay. I need to unselect that particular value again. Now I'm going to run here. First it will select from the command that particular drop down value, then after that again it is unselected. The load time is more because of this application. It is loading all the content. That's why it will take more time. First browser commands, wait commands, then browser unselect and close. Okay, it is selected two ways. And we can able to check for wait techniques now. Wait techniques means now I used for sleep here 2 seconds and here right for loading checking, and we have the selenium supported by there are couple of waits. There is selenium, speed, and timeout, and implicit wait, and sleep. Okay, here up to now we saw for sleep 2 seconds waiting. This is like in the Java threaded sleep how it is working, the same format. Means if the element is visible or not, it's not a mandatory. It will wait for 2 seconds. If it is visible, if it is not visible, it will do for operation. If it is not visible, means it will fail the script. If it is visible, it will execute the step. Okay, and we'll see for remaining things like if you are going to for speed, the speed how it works and all we'll see now, the speed and remaining things. So the speed is by default the 0 seconds. Save this one and I will take 4 on the file. tc05 dot a robot. I need to copy paste. Okay. Now see, by default it is a 0 space for speed. Okay, whenever you use the speed, it will become a 0 speed. You need to define internally, that is how much time you want to wait for that particular speed. Here there is an advantage. Now here I use the 4 places for the speed, right? Sleep. Now I'm deleting here. Here also I'm deleting. Here also I'm deleting. Okay. Now I'm going to use it here. There is a selenium set selenium speed. The time is 2 seconds. What will happen now means it will wait for all the places 2 seconds for each step of that below one. If the speed, if you are going to use set into here, it will wait for 2 seconds for these 2 steps, not for the first one. Okay. Basically, it is based upon your setup the time. If you are giving the 3 seconds, it will wait for 3 seconds for all the steps. 2 seconds means it will wait for 2 seconds. All the steps below of that. What all the things are, all the conditions, it will applicable for that particular speed. Okay. Now I'm going to run this particular test case one more time. It's a 5th position. Now it will wait for 2 seconds for each step. If you are removing that, it will wait, it will do for select very fast, right? If you don't have any wait into your particular situation, then it will select is very fast. So when you see and close, before that your eyes is open and close, before that it will close your browser, because it will select like that without any time. If it is time is there, means it will wait for 2 seconds each movement, then it will select and it will goes off. It's selected. See, now it is selecting for 2 seconds. It is waiting again. Sometime it will wait and again it will click wait commands, and again I'm selecting for that particular browser commands, and after that it will close. Sometime it will wait and again it will close that particular browser. Okay, this is all about for Selenium speed, and even we can able to use some Selenium timeout, or else we can able to use for implicitly wait. Okay, how timeout we can able to use means, now we saw about for 3 conditions we used. What happen if you are using Selenium timeout in here setup means, which particular value used, it will wait for that particular element only. If it is once the element is visible, it will do for first remaining things. It will not applicable for remaining steps. The only one particular space. Just I will comment this one. Now we can see a set Selenium timeout. Okay, I'm going to make it for 2 seconds. 2 seconds. What I need to wait? weight page contents, or else we can able to use some label also. I'm going to use for page contents. The title of the page I'm going to use headers. There is a title should be there here. Yes. Okay. This is my content. Okay. I want to wait up to that particular page is selected. Now you can able to see the drop down which is the one we selected right here, these values it will select very fast. Even it will show like a boundary the some exception also, it is not able to find that particular element type of things also, we can able to get it some errors. Because it will do very fast of that. See now it is maximized. Now see how much speed it is selected. It wait for up to that particular element is visible or not. Remaining operation it will do very fast. Even you can't see that whether it is selected or not. That much speed it will went. Okay. Now implicitly wait. This implicitly wait also by default that is a zeroth position. Means the value it become a 0. Whenever you selected for particular value, it will wait until the wait is complete. Okay, and also it will wait for the particular means all the condition places. The simplicity Selenium speed as well as implicitly wait both are similar format, but is applicable for all the steps. If the step is not applicable or presented, then implicitly wait it will wait until that it will find out. Okay, the speed as well as the simplicity wait both are similar format only, nothing different. It's a similar format of thing, but we can able to use for the particular step. You can able to select set Selenium implicitly wait. I can able to value of 2 seconds. It will wait for all the steps to selecting for all the values, and until the particular step is visible it will wait and it will throw some exceptions. Okay, and even you can able to check whether it is able to give or not, and even we can able to handle some alerts frames. Okay, or before loading and all you can. Before loading, I'll find that alert URL first. Alert one. This is my alert URL. So alert means I'm going to click this particular click button. It will come by this alert message. I need to click OK. I need to close. I can able to verify this particular. Press a button. Anything is okay, right? It will give a pass. It is passed. Okay. No need to bother about that because the speed as well as the similar format of the both the cases. This is 06 dot a robot. Now I can able to go ahead and copy this particular code and I can mention here. Now I need to use that. Okay, our case is like alert messages. Once the pop-up or like alert message it is coming to that open, I need to first click OK, and if there is something value alert should be some alert message we can present, then we need to handle those things also. Opening the browser and there is a alert value is presented. If there is no alert value is not there, then you can able to uncheck that value. Those things even accept, dismiss, and that we can able to leave that value. Leave means that it will leave that until we close the browser. Now my URL become this. Okay, then I need to take for this. Okay, export of this. Now I need to what I need to do first. Click element, then we can able to use a locator XPath of that. Once I click, we can able to do it for handle alert. Which handle alert you want to use? Accept. Accept means it is become okay. Okay. Then again we can able to use some sleep. It will not require because we are using simplicity wait. Again I'm using this one, these two steps in the down. Okay, and here I'm going to use for dismiss. Then again I need to use for alert should be present, that alert whenever the alert is presented. Now I'm able to click this one and this particular value is presented in that particular alert message. I'm going to use it. Alert should be present and I'm going to pass for value, and again I need to click it. Now I'm going to use Selenium speed 2 seconds. We used in the previous video that there are some couple of wait threads. There I'm used for speed because it will wait for each step 2 seconds. It will open the browser, maximize the browser. Now clicked 2 seconds. Okay. Then again click dismiss. Now the particular value is present or not. If there, it will close the browser. Give pass result. Okay. Now handling for frames. Frame purpose. I store some yes. This is my frame URL. Now in this frame, I need to come to here. I need to click this one. And again, I need to move here. I need to click this one. And I need to come here. I need to click this one. Okay. And this is the formats. I need to click each frame to jump each individual frames. And I need to check where we can able to by using a select by ID, name, XPath or link text. Anything we can able to use, and we can able to select our select frame one. Okay, we can able to select how whether the frame is presented in that particular application means right click on any empty space and there is a load frame is presented means we can say that that is a frame it is present. To confirm another one is like view page source and control F, you can able to try iframe. You will see all the frames it is presented here. We have three different frames. The frame names are presented here. Okay. Now we need to go to our test case. Copy this entire code and go to file tc07.robot. Paste it and I need to use it here something. And we need to select, we can able to use any one, right? Select frame. Select frame is the one we can able to use any locator that is like XPath name, any kind of ID related to that particular frame because of we need to select in this location, right? For that I'm going to use for name field and that is a value. Now I need to click link. Click link is the one I'm going to use because this is the link it is presented. Even you can able to check control hyperlink A, right? That is the link it is presented. We can able to select by using a link. I'm going to use for the link the value. Okay. Then again I'm going to select for just I'll use for some sleep here 2 seconds at least because we need to see that whether the particular value it is presented like whether it is visible or not purpose. And another frame is second frame. This is a frame second frame one. Okay, now I need to once I click here I need to see now which I used selenium. Selenium I used. If I click selenium it will give the values here. Then I need to use the capacity is the one link capacity. Okay, now I need to use again sleep 2 seconds. This again this particular links and here once I click the capacity it will give see here and I need to click any one of here or else anything here all related to some values like hyperlinks presented. Minus it is going off. Sit down 1 minute. Okay. Now that is no frame is the one it is presented. That is also hyperlink. I need to select no frame. If I click no frame, it should display like this. Okay. And I'm going to use for same and I need to use for the last frame which is the frame related. Now I'm going to use for clicking save the test case. Oh shit, I forgot to change the URL. Oh, it is selected very fast. It is failed. Why? It went directly for no frame place. Oh, it directly came for capacity board. Okay. Shit. Overview page. It should become red. There's a capabilities one. Okay. We require for the URLs properly, otherwise it will fail every time. Now, previous what happened, the last operation, which is the one done, right? That particular URL I copy pasted. Due to that, it is not able to. Now you can Selenium clicked. Now in the down is the capability. You can able to highlight it. The color you can change. Here the color is changed. You can able to see. Now it is not able to find another value. Why? It is already failed. Oh shit. The name it is not able to find it. The second frame it is not able to find. Why second frame it is not able to find? Package names only. What we provided packages names. Third test. This is my payment and this is my package. Correct only. Shit. Okay, given another space, first one I'll select the BDI. whether it will give us properly or not. I'll say changing the value, and again I'm going to give for BD value. It is not able to find the frame itself. That's why it is clicking. Something space issue also it is not able to click. Again it is failed. Shit. Locator itself it is not able to find. Okay, we are done. We'll see the last tile is coming out of the frame, whether we can able to select the particular frame. It does not require any path. Maybe due to that also it is not able to find the value. Okay. What I done right now means unselect the frame means we are moved like when we are going to inside the frame, we are doing a operation. We need to come out, then only we can able to do it, right? The selenium wise. Now I done that one. Yes, now it is clicked. I forgot to do for coming back for the frame that I missed out. Now I used unchecking that it is worked out. The last one it is not able to find again. No frames not able to find. Something it is not able to. This is not able to find. Okay, we can able to choose index. Now it will choose for index position. These all the things it will work out. If you choose the proper value, then it will click it, no issues. Okay, nothing to worry. Index also it is clicked. Okay, now it will give pass. The only I forgot to do for unchecking that frame. We need to come out of the frame and we need to move out, etc. Right? That I forgot to do that. That's why it is not able to find properly. And how we can able to switch it. A next concept is handling for tabs. Tabs is nothing but whenever you open this one and you open the two tabs and you need to do some, sorry, you need to move that particular tab itself. Okay, and we can able to how we can able to tabbing for that particular one. For the tab we require some URL. Now if I click this button it will navigate into another page. Okay, in this particular tab I need to switch. Okay, and then I need to work something there. How we can able to do it? This is my URL. I'm going to use for tc08.robot. I need to copy paste this everything. I need to deselect this all the things. Okay, now I need to change for the URL. We can able to use here first. Whenever it is coming, I need to click this button. I need to use the button XPath. A click element, and I'm going to use for XPath a colon. I need to pass for the value. Okay. Now once I click this one, I need to move out of that for second URL. For that, select a window is the command. Select space the button, check the button. Switch window. Or else you get window handles also there. You can able to switch a window, and we can able to a window which is indicating this one, and we can able to use that particular place, and you can able to use for the indication. I took for I'm going to for taking a title of this particular page. Title. Selenium is the title. I'm going to title, and just I'm going to choose anything, and I'll click something here. I'll click for read more options one. Export. If I click Selenium this one, it should open this particular browser. For this click element, again I'm going to use click element. Click link also is okay, or click link means you need to provide the proper link. There are a couple of things are like click element expert, and I need to pass this one, and I need to use the sleep 2 seconds, and after this here also I need to use sleep 2 seconds. Now same thing again I'm running. It is done very fast, right? Now even we can able to do for multiple browsers handling, that also we can able to do it to opening the two browsers and doing the separation. Tabs is very commonly right now present in the market. Okay, for opening the browsers also we can able to do it for using for open browser 2, and we can able to switch browser, which one browser you want to move out. We can able to use the index position, first browser, second browser, work out of that, and you can come back. That is the one we can able to use the like switch window. Here is how we are using the same. We can able to use a switch browsers is the command we can able to use. We can able to see switch browsers are there. Okay, check on your end for the browser related thing. Okay, and after that we can able to use some browser operations. The keywords for like go to is the one statement, and go back is there, go back statement, and get location, which is the location we are presenting, that location we are going to get it. These are the two operations are presented. Go to statement is nothing but we are open one browser here now. Okay, I want to navigate another browser. Okay, and again I need to come back, which is the browser used for old one, that. And we even this get location, what will happen, which browser we are getting, that particular one it will show. Okay, how we can able to use this C operation, we'll see now. I'm going to use another file. This is 0. I run, I guess 7. Oh, sorry, that is incorrected browser things I opened, I guess. 8th I need to run because our test cases tabs are second position. That's why I feel like it is executing very fast. Clicking navigation and click the browser and it is executed first. Okay, now we are going to check for TC9 new test case. First I'll close this many, not required. Now we need to do for some automation for the browsers. Now I'm closing here. Now after browser open, I need to go to statement. Again I'm using here the URL. It is like https://www.google.com. Okay, now I navigated into google.com in the same browser, not for different browser. Go to it will open, which is the browser you already opened. It's a Firefox or Chrome or AE, which browser, it's not a mandatory. Which is a browser you open, this go to will be navigated there. Then after that I'm using for some sleep for 2 seconds. Then go back I'm using. A go back is not required for any kind of uh, information. It's only just you can able to use for value. Then again our need get location. Get location is nothing but we are going to get for which location present it is presented. I'm going to a dollar location I'm passing, and I'm going to do for log to console, and I'm going to print for this value. Okay, even you can able to do it for same thing top here, and also before that also. Okay, you can able to see now our demo automation application should be print 2 times. Google is print 1 time. Oh shit, again a mistake. Shit. I ran TC 81. We need to run 9th. Now Google is navigated. Even you can able to see the get locations when you maximize this one. Okay, it went report place, I guess. TC9 and bounce. And even you can able to get location, you can able to see that is a Gmail one is there, and console place also you can able to see, and another console you can able to see. This is a demo, and another here demo is 2 times, Google is 1 time. Okay, and even we can able to do some capturing for the images. Once it is open the image, and we can able to do some capturing for particular element, or we can able to capture the entire page. Okay, how we can able to capture these particular operations. Okay, sorry. Now I went for tc 10th dot robot, and I'm just copying this one. I'm doing here paste, and this one my URL become, I'm going to use for www.google.com. Okay, and I need to use it for particular element location. First I will capture for, first enter the value of the text box. Input text I'm going to use for name Q, and value is a Lokesh. Okay, this I want to capture first. Capture element screenshot, and I'm going to pass for name and Q. Okay, and after that we need to pass for the screenshot, what for where, and we can able to the location we can able to pass by using complete path. You can able to create one directory, and you can able to provide the directory value here, or else you can able to mention the file name, it's a element dot png format. Okay, and another one is capture page screenshot. This is required directly location, it's not required any locator, because it's a complete page. I'm going to a page screen.png. Okay, after that it should be close. Sleep 2 seconds, then I need to enter this one, 10th one. Okay, now I need to capture four. There are, the first one is element and second one is page. There are two screenshots I want to see into my particular project. Now it is passed. The tool still it is execution. No. Now you can able to come to here. There are two couple of, say here PNG element is the one, page screen. Yes, page screen, complete page screen. It is displaying. Okay. This is a way we can able to take it up our things. Okay. Now we'll see for user defined keywords how we can able to do it. User keywords means, see now here something we done for operations, right? There is a get location and navigation. Now I'm going to creating another one, that is a field called keywords. Now I'm going to use for what we can say, go to my state. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use for this particular thing. This go to. Okay, it will take for one parameter, but I'll directly define that go to statement. Okay, another one is I need to go back statement. Again, I'm going to use for go back state. I'm going to use for go back state. Okay, this is a simple format I'm going to use for my users. And this particular location I'm going to remove and using this one. And again state one also, the go back also I'm going to use for removing that default key, and I'm going to use here. Now if I'm going to run again for that ninth, still it will work because that is a way we can able to define our user keywords. And even we can able to define that keywords into uh, some resource file, another file, and we can able to do it our operation. Okay, that two ways also we can able to do it. This is a common keyword which we created for in that local, and another one is to creating the resource file, and means I can able to create another folder directory, resource directory. Inside the resource directory you can create one file for the keywords, and you can able to consume that file into here. This is a way we can able to do it with the resource files. With the argument, without argument also we can able to define. With arguments means we can able to use it for here arguments. With argument, without argument means nothing. With argument, what kind of value it is expected. You can define the dollar curly brace URL means URL. You can define that URL and you can able to pass the URL into here. Whenever you use this particular statement, it will accept for argument. If you pass the argument as this particular one, see it will go error now because it is taking the argument as a parameter. The resource file I'm going to use for some keywords here. You can able to see keywords dot robot file, and here I'm going to define for some settings because we need to use for Selenium Selenium libraries, and I need to use for keywords. The keyword is go to statements, and it is required for arguments. That is one is $URL and go to, and you need to pass for this particular URL. If I want to import this one, what I can do, right? You can go to top position and I need to do it here. Resource, then I'm going to double tap, two dots indicates the current project, forward slash, and resource folder. Inside the resource folder, I have for my keywords robot file. Okay, in that keyword robot file, I have this particular thing. Even you can able to use for this particular value. I can able to reuse that method into here directly without any interrupt. Now with argument, without argument, even we can able to create a return statement. A return statement is nothing but we can able to use it for some return keyword. This return, it will return some value. Now here we used for get location, right? In this get location, I can able to define here. Now this is return for get location. Then again I'm coming to here. I can able to mention directly here. Without using this particular one, I'll print for the value for that get location whenever the statement is returns. With the return statement, without return statement also we can able to do it. Okay. And even we can able to create some directory files and we can able to do it. Okay. This is called a resource folder, a file we create and we need to consume those methods into our another place. Why required this kind of keywords creation to resource folders and files and creation and value means whenever you're doing some multiple operation, that moment it will require to do it or that. Okay. And scroll down. Scrolling the pages we can able to do by using for scrolling the page till that reach the maximum pixel, or else we can able to find the particular element location. Scrolling for the title of the bottom means this scrolls, it is a Java related things. It is we can't able to find this particular export itself, right? To do like this operations we can able to use JavaScript executions. For the scrolling we can able to use tabs not required, alert is not required. We can able to do some alert please. Okay. See in this particular page there is a alert is there, correct? I'm going to up to here something some places up to some particular location I want to scroll down. Okay. And we can able to the some size also we can able to define this particular one, it will work out. I'll take this one. I can able to create one more file tc11.robot. I'm going to use it here, the URL. The resource is not required. URL and remaining things not required. I'm removing this also. The keywords is not required. Okay. Now what we need to do for some set of location we need to define. Okay. For this, how we can able to scroll up to that particular location. There is a method JavaScript execute JavaScript. In this we can able to use JavaScript a window dot scroll to is the method we can able to use for 0 comma some set of location. Okay. Some set of location we can able to vertical horizontal we can able to scroll down. We can able to see here. Even we can able to do some location up to the locator we can able to scroll down. command it is not able to find properly. Scroll to. If something spelling mistake or something the value is missing, anything happen means the JavaScript executor will not work. And in case if you have some comma like missing something the value, then you can able to search into the Google that particular word, then it will give the JavaScript executor command. Then you can take that command and you can able to paste it and try to work out. Still it is not able to because of something the word is missing. Yeah, it is passed. Oh, sorry, the properly written. Okay. Now another session. It's like up to the element we can able to move capture scroll element to view means I can able to scroll down up to the element. Means I can take the lengthy one. This table I will take it. Now this is my web table. I can able to use my XPath of this table. First I'll take that XPath of this table. Okay, I have to move up to that table. Now I use that path. Now I need to move up to that particular situation place. It is pass. It is moved up to that location, right? And how we can able to use tags and groupings and set up and tear downs and all this we'll see in this video, and we'll close for this particular session today. Okay, see basically tier setup and tear downs and all how we can able to do it means why it is required, those things also I will discuss now. See, test case whenever it is open, that moment you want to do some setup, that time we can able to suit setup means that entire suit execution you can able to execute. Suit tear downs means you can able to down up to that particular situation. Test suit setup means we can particular suit level you can able to do it. And tear downs means that test tear downs up to that particular standard you can able to do that. I'm going to use some settings here. I'm not required anything. And here suit setup. I'm going to use open my browser. I can able to use a log to console. I can able to use the message as a open my browser. Okay, I'm going to use for just command only displaying. Not going to do for any operation. If I do operation, it will take more lengthy. Close all browsers. Now I'm going to use for test setup. Test setup is nothing but we can able to do it for one time in the single position. Okay, log to console, login, tear down, test, tear down means log to console, log out. Now my test case will start here and login page. I'm going to use for each one of them like log to console, home page, add account, log to console, register. Okay, these are two operations I'm going to do for. Now I'm going to run my command. I'm going to use the 12th position. You can able to see only one time it is executed for account added register logout, account add account, login, add account, register logout, add account. Like that it will add for only one time, close browsers all the time. Like last position it will closed. Okay, this is a format of we can able to do it for easily for one test case. Okay, and even we can able to run for using for tags base also. This particular we can able to use some tags. The tags you can able to specify. The tag can like sanity or regression. We can able to mention for tags again here. We can able to provide regression. Any kind of one we can able to use, and we can able to run for our tag base code, and you can able to open the terminal. How we can able to run the tag means the robot framework we can able to use same path, and you can able to use here hyphen include equal to which tag you want a regression space, that particular tag it will run. You can able to see this only regression tag is opened. Register 1 is our regression, that is the only one it is executed. Even you can able to use some other format that is called -I means include sanity only, right? The naming convention should be the same format, otherwise it will fail. And exclude -E space regression means I need to exclude that regression. I need to execute only for sanity. You can able to see the home page is only executed. Okay, this is a format we can able to do it. Even handless browser also we can able to open, which is a quick format of opening for handless mode, means without opening anything, like what we can say, uh, it will not open the UI, it will open inside the remote system, and it will do for execution, that is headless. This is the command you can need to add it. Once you add, it will not open anything. You can see now I'm deleting these all the things, and I'm going to use for 11th position. If you do it this one, it is like it will do for handless mode. It will not open for any browser. See now console also is printed and it will close it. Okay, this is a one kind of execution, handless mode browser. Okay, remaining thing like page object model, how we can able to cucumber framework, those all the things you can able to check for individual. This is a basic information for end-to-end robotic framework video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.